9 years ago, I was a broke axe boy on the street of Aba, market selling newspapers. I came into about 28. I left about 2015, a week after my wedding. All I achieved in Aba was to serve God with no reward and to sell a newspaper. To make it easy for you, I was a vendor. Is that okay? But my faith never stopped at vending. Each time I go to vend, I don't vend like the local vendors because I was a graduate. I studied electrical electronics engineering from Madonna University. So you can imagine a graduate of Madonna becoming a vendor. But you know why? Before I graduated, I came from a poor family. So nobody was there to connect me. And I told God, the only scripture the Lord gave me was, the harvest is plenty, but the laborers are few. And I began to ask God, explain further. And I discovered that what will take me far is not just my degree certificate, but my attitude, my character, my nature in Christ Jesus. So all I needed was not connection. All I needed was a platform. So I told God, whatever platform comes my way, I will take it. I was teaching, I was vending. But everywhere I served, I was the best. Because I knew that wasn't my final destination. Are we together? The Bible speaking of Abraham, he asked Abraham, how far can you see? The problem of Christians today in the marketplace is because you are blind. The only day you see is Sunday. The moment it is 12 a.m. on Monday, you are blind. Ask your neighbor, are you blind? I'm going to break it down to you. Hello, sir. Hello, ma. Your life is bigger than what you're sitting on. If you know what I'm saying, you are needed in the presidency. Oh. God had to create a scarcity in the kingdom of Pharaoh for a Joseph to emerge. A Joseph with character. Even when he had it all to misbehave, he said, I won't disappoint God. The marketplace today is suffering because many are disappointing God. Ask your neighbor, how far do you want to go in life? How far do you want your business to go in life? Do you want the business to start with? Any business that starts and ends with you is a joker. Jesus started this business that Pastor Annie is doing. But did it end with Jesus? He said, Paul, what you have seen me teach you, commit it to what? Faithful men. The reason God gave you that business, that idea, what you're doing, that job, is for his own purpose. Are we together? Are we together? If they don't know Jesus by your disposition in your place of work, you are not a Christian. You don't need to preach. Your attitude should preach it. You don't get what I'm saying? You don't get what I'm saying. I say, you don't need to tell anybody, my name is Christian Chuku. By your character, they'll say, this one looks like a Christian. If your life has not gotten to that state, you're just coming to church to fill up the space. Your life, my life, is made for impact. Tell your neighbor your life is made for impact. Not street impact, Pastor Annie. Not community impact. It is global impact. Tell your neighbor your life is made for global impact. How do I know? It's scripture. It said, preach this message. From where? Samaria. And to the uttermost part. If your business is just known in Aba, you are a local champion. Tell your neighbor, ask your neighbor, are you a local champion? So, I had 7-8 years. Hello, friends. Anytime you feel like life is hard on you, the implication is God is training you for the next level. Oh, you don't get me? There are some of you here saying, but things are tough. Endure. Be bold. Be strong. God is preparing you for the next level. Now, how come a newspaper vendor is now the group executive director of a multinational organization? How come a newspaper vendor is now a professor? The youngest professor you have in Nigeria when it comes to real estate. How come? What? And this is what I've come to share with you. How do you take your life from 0 to infinity? How do you take your business from 0 to infinity? How many of us are having businesses here? Wave, just wave. Wow, what do you do, sir? You make suit, shoes, beautiful. How do you compete on the global stage? How do we take you from Aba to the world? I so much love Aba because I have told everybody I am made in Aba, but made in Aba to the world. By the special grace of God, there is no continent of the world I've not been to. But everything started from this place. So I think you have the best teacher for the day. So that you don't tell me the government is bad. During my time, Osisi Kanku was there. If you talk anyhow, he will come and kidnap you. I was taking newspaper to Osisi Kanku after what you call East. There's a timber market across. I would take, because there he was also reading, monitoring what the government was doing. I will take from that timber market, Ukwa East. I can remember now. Hello, friends. I've come this morning to charge you that business in your hand. What do you do, ma? Wow. We're in the same business, bush business. There's money in that business, Pastor. One trip of sand now that we used to buy 30,000 about 2, 3, 4 years ago. Mama, how much are you selling now? 55. Wow. And you do it very well. You supply very well. There's no job. But you can supply anywhere in Aba. I don't worry, I'll give you a job. You see, I'll tell you why there's no job. No, don't wow. Don't wow. The problem is her. So we are about to solve the problem. You will see why your businesses are not moving. Are we together? Some of you have the best. See, some guys in Lagos don't even have a store. But they rake millions every week. Oh, you don't get what I'm saying? Some guys in Lagos, they don't have address. But they rake millions every week. When they come to church on Sunday, they will pack a beast in front of church, telling God that you are too good. But some of us here, you have address, you have both local, you have everything. But things are not moving. So I'm here to challenge you. How you can take your business from nowhere to somewhere. How an about street boy became a highly sorted speaker today. I'm talking about the man talking to you. Are we together? Pastor came to my house in Lagos and he sat for 5 minutes. I didn't preach to him. There were two pastors, two big pastors, Pastor Annie and his friends came. And he called me and said, Apostle, this house is, he used the word, he said, this is light. Or how did you put it, sir? He said, this house is born again. I said, hello, believers. If what you do is not born again, you are fake. Born again in the sense that everything there is a mark of excellence. When we talk about heaven on earth, we're saying bringing the glory from heaven to earth. If your business is not heaven on earth, you will die. It will die. Are we together? Just by sitting in a house. Where did I learn it from? The same house on the Rock Church, Lagos. You walk into a church and the church looks like... In Aba here, there are a few churches like this. That's if you have one. See, you are not sweating. They say the AC is not even on here. That they chill you people now, everybody will clap for Jesus. You are already in heaven. People are in heaven, oh. Some churches, they are in hellfire. They are asking Abraham to give them a drop of water. You don't get it? Hello, friends. If you don't begin to prepare see, when we talk about making heaven, you have to prepare yourself for heaven. Heaven needs preparation. He said, occupy till I come. What are you occupying? Ma, you're catching it. What are you occupying? Many of us have failed him. But after this teaching, you will slap him and high five again. Amen. Amen. How many of you see? I want to see your business. I want to see your shoe. When I walk through the street of Paris and I see your brand, I say, hey, Nka is my brother from Aba. Amamia. When I go through the airport in Turkey, I want to see your brand. I say, this is T. Davis. It's a Nigerian brand. It's my brother. Are we together? God gave me a business 7 years ago, and I'll show you how, by the help of the Holy Ghost, we are building it to become a multinational. Thank you. So, the topic before us says what? Can I hear you louder? What do you understand by that? We're in class. What do you understand? Any microphone? Make it loud. You are giving me tautology. Don't forget you're speaking to a prof.
Okay, praise God. When you talk about building
okay, let's make it easy. What is a brand?
Okay, a brand is a promise that your business makes to the public.
A promise. Okay, I'll score you 30 over 100. Any other person? A brand. Thank you. Are you scared? Don't be scared.
A brand is what people recognize you with.
A brand is what people recognize you with. Hello? Do we agree with that? Do we agree with that? Do we agree with that? So, when you see something like CR7, what resonates with you? Ronaldo fans, make it loud now. It's not our fault now. Others can be messy, but we are. When you see the writing CR7, somebody's name resonates. Cristiano Ronaldo. Are we together? Are we together? When you see, they've taken it. There's a logo, House on the Rock logo. When you see that logo, God bless you. You're a good guy. I have lunch for you. Hello. When you see this, what resonates? You know they didn't put church. You see? There's no church. But what resonates with you? That this is a church called what? House on the Rock. What can people see that when you are not there, they can say you are? Am I talking? What can people see? I want to remember his brand name. Beyond Clothing. How can I see your product in Lagos and without anybody educating me? I said, this must be Beyond Clothing. Are we together? So that's a brand. So global. So that when you want to answer, you know how to put it. I'll come back to you. So we're helping you. So who is going to help us? What do you understand by global? Stand up and say it. Yes, a global. The world. Okay? She said it has to do with the world. Something known everywhere. So what do you now understand by building a global brand? Can I come back to you? Okay, go. Are we enjoying ourselves? I'm taking you somewhere. Don't be in a haste. Yeah.
Okay, is it based on my own definition?
Yeah, your own definitely. Will it be my definition? It's your own definition. Okay, so let's go.
Okay, praise God.
Amen.
Previously, I said that a brand is a promise that your business makes.
Yeah.
So when we are talking about a global brand,
yeah,
it has to be a brand that whenever people see it, they remember that promise that you make.
Can we now clap for him? I accept his definition because there's a promise. Clap for him again. The first thing you need to have when you are building a brand, sir, is to make promise. And it is called, next slide. It is called vision. There must be a vision statement. No product comes to the market just for coming's sake. Every product comes to the market to solve a problem. Are we together? Pastor Annie said it's a packaged solution. Yeah. If you are doing tailoring because T. Davis is doing tailoring, you don't have a business. If you are making shoe because he's making shoe, you don't have a business. If you are singing because your friend is a member of the choir, you don't have a business. Are we together? For you to have a business, you must make a promise called the vision statement. I want to challenge you this afternoon. What is the promise behind your business? House on the Rock, very simple. Home for all. Home for all. So here, the rich can sit with the poor. The high can sit with the low. Are you getting me? What is the reason why many of us are not thriving in business is because your business lacks vision. Everybody say vision. Everybody say vision. Everybody say vision. What is vision? Vision is simply how far you can see. So the question is, how far can my business, how many quantity or what quantity of problem can my business solve? How long do I want to solve the problem? Are we communicating? Are we communicating? Are we communicating? Now, vision is simply how far, to what extent do you want to solve the problem of clothing? What is the motive? Why are you interested in solving the problem of what? Clothing. I said something behind the slide here. I said vision is how far can you see opportunities? Vision is what? How far you can see what? In this house, there are opportunities. See, don't come and tell me you are broke. When you tell me you're broke, you lack vision. Because vision is that inner eye you use in seeing. How do I know that there are opportunities here? Today, one of the big problems of the society is weight challenge, weight loss. And they say if we drink Zobo, it will help in... hello, friends. You know, that's one of those things they tell us to drink, sir. Then you begin to produce Zobo after church. Do you know you're solving a problem? Weight loss. So anytime you see someone like me, I'm your... Sir, good afternoon. How was church today? Do you know that we have a drink that can help in weight loss? You know, the moment you mention my problem, I'll pay attention. Somebody, let me make you laugh. You know, at times, see, the most successful business is the one that has genuine vision. So we went to the salon in Asaba to cut my hair. A guy just rushed to where we are. Sir, my name is Dr. He put doctor. I'm a physiotherapist. I'm using crutches. And a physiotherapist is shaking me. Business has started. Because I'm using crutches and I need a physio. He said, sir, what is wrong with your leg? I said, well, God is faithful, this. He said, don't worry. The moment if I treat you for 1 week. When I had 1 week, I forgot the Bible. You can see. Immediately, I didn't even ask him for his charge. I said, can you come to her place? He said, why not? He followed us that night. So by the time the guy used hot water and aboniki on my body, I alone told my PA, I don't want to see him again. But guess what? I paid him for his... Can you clap for Jesus? Your vision must speak. Vision is never silent. Your vision is like carrying pregnancy. You want to deliver. Are you getting me? And you are quiet when the baby is kicking you. No pregnant woman stays quiet. Even to the labor room. That's where the real noise starts. Are we together? Ask your neighbor, how powerful is your vision? Because, Bishop, what many people call vision today is not vision. Hello? It is just a mere statement. We want to be the best in the world. That is not a vision. Everybody wants to be the best in the world. Best in what? Are we together? Is it best in cutting, styling? Is it best in? You must pick an area. You can't be best in everything. Start somewhere. Hello? Your opportunities. Don't forget, I said vision is how much opportunities you see. Are we together? Beyond clothing is in Abba. Somebody will be asking, how is he doing it? He's doing it because he sees opportunities every day. So he gets big contract. Coca-Cola will give him. Samsung will give him. P1 will give him. Everybody will be giving him. Why? Here is a man who sees. So because at the sight of every opportunity, he leaves his office. You don't get what I'm saying. I say your vision must speak. Your vision must be actionable. Visions don't sleep. Because when you see opportunities, you don't lie down for them to come. You rush them. Are we together? Even if you are selling granite, you must develop a vision. Who are your target audience? Are we together? It's not everybody that eats granite. Are we together? But there are people that the doctor has told, if you don't eat granite a day, you might die. So you need to look for such kind of people. Oh, you don't get what I'm saying? Are we together? Don't worry, I'll take you there. So, look at, I said top entrepreneurs are driven by what? Clear and what? They don't just focus on what? They what? Envisioning what? Visionary leaders see what? Where others see what? House on the Rock, Abba is striving above others because a leader is seeing more opportunities. Whilst others are busy seeing your ancestral curses. Somebody is seeing your glorious future. Which one will you go to? Clap for yourselves. That's it. But you ask the question, but are they not pastors? No. They are pastors, but they don't see the same thing. Hey. Somebody is seeing long time how he can train you to become a CEO for MTN, for Glow, for Chevron. Pastor, when I started P1 Plus 7 years ago, sir, my dream was to build an organization like Chevron. And I'm still building it. You see, the size of your vision determines how far you stay in the market. Hey, you don't get it? Don't be like those who come and they soon go. Are we together? So, the forward-thinking approach inspires what? Everybody. Their teams and keep the business what? Aligned with long-term what? Objectives. Let me wrap up with vision. If your vision must thrive, your vision must be smart. Everybody say SMART. SMART is an acronym. S-M-A-R-T. Your vision must be specific. Are we together? Specific. You must know what you want, what problem, what package solution, what area of problem you want to what? Solve. Even amongst the pastorate. It's not everybody that preaches. Somebody's job is to deliver prayer. Somebody is to moderate the service. Somebody is to give announcement. Somebody is to take offering. The job must be clearly defined. Without which, we're going nowhere. Because when it comes to preaching, when it's time for preaching and the vision is not clear, Pastor Annie and his subordinate might be jamming themselves there. This man will carry his Bible. He will also carry, who they preach today? Two pastors, now competition. Anywhere you see people competing, there's no clear vision. Are we together? Choristers, are you hearing me? We don't need to compete. God has blessed everybody with unique voices. Are we together? Develop your own. Create a vision for your voice. Are we together? Ken Franklin is rich. He's a rich guy. Yes. The same way. Donnie McLaughlin is a rich guy. But they don't sing the same way. Everybody has his own cutting edge. Your vision is your cutting edge. Is your creative edge. Are we together? I say your vision must be smart. And S stands for what? Specific. You must be specific. Who are the people? What problem what kind of shoes are you producing? Are you creating cock shoe? Now, are you creating cock shoe for Onitsha people? Or you are creating sneakers for young boys like us? You must be specific. Because if you are creating cock shoe, your market is not for young people. You need to go to Onitsha main market where they wear short neck and cock shoe on top ladies' bike. Are we together? But if your vision is producing something nice for young people, then you have us as your market. M, your vision must be measurable. Your vision, any vision that is not measurable is not a vision. You must know the scope of what you want to cover. Are we together? You must know, for instance now, you want to do a revenue. When I started my business in 2017, in the first year, my revenue was 1.2 billion. 1.2 billion was done in 9 months. My business started in March. Are we together? 1.2 billion. It was a surprise. It was a challenge. Because the industry where I play is so tight that you who just started yesterday, you're doing a turnover of 1.2 billion. I told my team, I told the board, I said, 2018, I'm proposing 2.4 billion as our next target. Hello, believers in the house. What I did, because I can propose that target because there's a clear-cut vision. I said, don't forget, I said your vision must be smart. 1, specific. 2, measurable. Beyond Clothing must be able to say, we want to do 30 billion. Measurable. You don't just run etasketa. You will be taking jobs that you don't need. Are we together? So, 2018, we ended the year with 2.2 billion. We wanted to achieve 2.4, but we did what? The board clapped for us. Then I knew that we're going somewhere. By 2019, I said, okay, let's do 3.6. Are you getting me? We ended up doing 2.4 billion. Then COVID year, 2020 came. But I'm taking you somewhere. I'll tell you where we are now in the course of the journey. Your vision must be what? Specific, must be measurable. Your vision must be achievable. Don't set vision. How can you are selling Zobo and you say we want to do 1 billion naira. My dear sister, you will sell Nigeria. Yeah. You need to know your range. You must know what is achievable. Are we together? If I am into real estate and I'm talking billions, the guy in fast forward moving goods might not be talking billions. He might be talking millions. But are we all making progress? Yes. Can he pay his workers? Yes. Can he sustain the business? Yes. Are we together? Your vision, apart from being achievable, must be realistic. Are we together? Your vision must be what? Realistic. We want to be the best in the world. And you are into clothing. What will happen to people like Periakadin? Hey, my brother, you have to carve a niche. Maybe you say we want to be the best in African culture. I get him in Nigerian brand. Carve your niche. From Nigeria, you take it to Africa. From Africa, you go global. Are we together? And I said here, your vision must be time bound. Hello? Any vision that is not time bound is not vision. How do I mean? We want to make 2 billion in the year 2024. Don't say we want to make 2 billion. 2 billion for how long? It must be what? Sir, even as a pastor, you need a vision for your life. Or if you say, oh, my life is for Christ, you will die on the seat. Yes. You have to tell yourself, how long do I want to sit on the seat? Yes. You must create vision for your children. Oh, God has given me children. God will take care of them. They will end up useless. Are we together? You must create vision for your family. Oh, I have a good wife. All is working well. You will remain in the well while others are in the ocean. You must be able to plan for your family. So every year, I'm going to take my family on vacation in the month of December. Is that not specific? That's a vision. I'm going to pay my children's school fee per annum. Is that not a vision? So you are not paying first term, second term. No. When you want to pay, you pay once. Piam. Hello, friends. Cast a vision for your life. So let's go to the next quickly. Are we enjoying the class? If you're enjoying the class, put your hands together for Jesus. Every vision needs a leadership. Hello? Tell your neighbor, every vision needs a leadership. Any vision without a leadership is a statement. Because, don't forget, he said, vision is a promise made. Are we together? Who will fulfill the promise? Somebody must fulfill that what? Promise. So, for every business to thrive, sir, you need adaptive leadership. Sorry, I'm using beyond clothing. Permit me. For beyond clothing to thrive, you need what? Adaptive what? Leadership. It might not be you, but you must spot the one who can drive the vision. You see, the mistakes we make in Nigeria is because you are the founder, you want to drive it. No! That Pastor Annie is the lead pastor must not make him the only preacher. Pastor Annie should be able to spot other stars, other generals. He said something. He said, did you miss me? He said, don't worry. I don't need you to miss me because I know everything is well. It takes a man who is a leader to say such. Every leader, every vision needs a leader to drive it. Are we together? And I said something here. The skill involves what? Can we read together? 1, 2, go. This skill involves what? True what? Entrepreneurs must be what? In the face of what? Pause there. That's what I need you to get. Because you now have a vision, there is a leadership. The core job of the leader is to what? Pivot what? Strategies. You must draw out strategies. Who are the people we will call our clientele? When I was selling newspaper, I was not selling newspaper to the man in Ariaria. I was an executive newspaper seller. How? I look for people like Beyond Clothing who are already in business. So I can relate with them that, okay, do you know that Naira has just jumped up? How you coping? How you doing? So he sees value in what I'm delivering. I come to Pastor Hani, we talk general society. Man of God, do you know they killed somebody because the husband refused to take care of the wife? So on Sunday, Pastor has a message. Men, take care of your wife. You see? So you must develop strategies. And next to it is, you must know how to inspire your team as a good leader. A good leader must know how to what? Inspire the team. Because the vision will not end with you. Vision does not end with the founder or the visionary. It travels. Sir? Please, sir, say that. Please, sir. Thank you.
I said he cannot even run the vision alone.
You see, even you who got the vision cannot run it alone. That's what Pastor is saying. You need a team. Inspire your everyone that works with me for the space of 3 years, I buy them a brand new car. You know why? When I was suffering, nobody gave me one. I give them brand new car. 3 years you work with me. Because if you can stay with me, with my madness, with my push for 3 years, you can do another 3 years. Hello? For the vision to keep moving, there must be something ahead for the team. Some of you here, you are stingy. Everything is your personal account. When they pay, your guy account, money they go. The only thing workers get is salary. Your business will soon die. Because when you practice such, you are creating an enemy business within your business. So the workers will start their own business with your business. And that is what is happening to Nigerian businesses. You employ a teacher. The person is using your internet to teach online somewhere. You employ an internet marketer. He's marketing another brand somewhere. With your own internet, with your space. You are the one paying for accommodation, paying and everything. Please, learn to inspire the team. An inspired pastor is an inspired team. Learn to inspire the team. Hello? Let me give you an example. If I don't inspire pastor, next time he will not bring me here. Let's be wise. And if he brings me, it's by the grace of God. But when there is inspiration all the time, there will be mutual relationship at every point. Some of you say, oh, this, no, please, leaders, learn to inspire. This pastor said a cup of rice is now 500. Eh? With the one with stone. Last week, I went. Amen. Mama has reacted. The one with stone. Oh. Hello. I came to Asaba last week and I gifted all my staff wristwatches. I gifted them wristwatches. The economy is tight. Things are harsh. They are young guys. They want to flange. I promised, I said, after wristwatch, I'm bringing clothes. Last week, I had a meeting with my senior team. And I said, guess what? We're going to take care of their transport, those of them who don't have cars. So we're going to position one car in Osisioma for those coming from that axis. We put one in Port Harcourt Road for those coming in that axis. So somebody does not come and tell me I'm resigning. Why? Sir, transportation is eating my salary. Tell your neighbor, leaders inspires. Leaders make tough decisions in the face of adversity. You must. Hello. In 2020, there was lockdown in Lagos. They locked all of us, including churches. Abba, I noticed that Abba was free. Abba was free. Abba was very free. People were going to church, going to market. I told my team, I said, guys, we're not going to die, oh. Because at that point, we started selling land. Lands we sell for 5 million. We started telling people to bring 20,000. So the thing was becoming like, end time has come. But I saw, as a leader, I saw that whilst Lagos was going through hell, Abba was in heaven. I called my security team. I said, oh boy, can we travel to Abba? They said, okay, why not? I said, they say, no movement. They said, okay, movement with us. We can move. I got my truck. We came down to Abba here. 2020. I met Pastor, shared with him the vision. Before I left, we started the first estate. In less than 2 months, 300 plots gone down. I say, Jesus. See, every great leader with a strong vision must see when others don't see. Are we together? You must see. When your children are saying, Daddy, everything is expensive. As the leader, Daddy, things must not be expensive for you. My wife called me recently and said, thank you for making me not to know the prices of things. I said, I've been in that school before now. Because when I never had, sir, I was eating from heart to mouth. And I told God, when I have, I will practice the law of Joseph in Egypt. We will keep in the days of plenty. Because there must definitely be dry season. The same way you have wet season, there must be dry season. You must train yourself. So I developed the habit of, if I go to buy Danoma, I will buy full cream. I don't buy one. I will buy, man of God, I'll buy 6. 6. We are just 4 people in the house with the nanny and the rest. We'll buy 6. My wife will say 4. I say, keep it like that. When they want to buy gari, I say, give them bag. When they want to buy, what do you call it? Granite oil, what do you call it? We buy 25 liter. When I want to, now the one that shocked me was meat and fish. So I told Mother, I said, don't worry. I will start killing goat. Which one do you like? Is it ram or goat? She said she prefer goat. I said, don't worry. Ewu, we'll kill ewu. So I will kill ewu. One big ewu will last for 6 months. Yes. So I found out that I was helping my economy. So now I don't even know what to call cup of rice because, Pastor, I still have bags of rice. I had them when it was cheaper. Are we together? Are we learning something? A leader must be able to see farther. You must see when it is good. You must see when it will not be good. Are we together? My logistics, my drivers, they know. When my tank is half tank, it means there's no fuel. So I don't end up seeing charges of 100,000. No, 50,000, I say correct. So when others are crying that fuel is expensive, they only top my... Because you don't come back to the house with empty tank. It's an error. Because I know that when the tank finish, the cost will be high. Are we together? Are we learning something? Are we learning something? When I was furnishing the house, I told them, I said, I'm going to buy screens everywhere. That's TV screens. Even in the bedroom, I'll put TV. Because a time might come, Nigeria, they might pass the law that you must have TV in your bedroom. What am I trying to say? You must think, a leader must think ahead. Clap for yourselves. Number 3, next slide. Are we enjoying ourselves? This one is very good. If I stop here, I don't lose anything, but this one. Everybody say financial literacy. This is one of the biggest problems of business people. You are running a business. Come, sir. You make shoe. Come. I want to shakara you, so ask your spirit to save you. How much is pounds to dollars today?
I don't know, but I know dollar to naira.
You see? He's limited. He only knows dollar to naira. So do you know that for someone like him, UK is not his market? Whereas, he has people that need him more in UK. Because that is where you find Nigerians the most. But he doesn't care about the market. Do you know people from UK come here to buy Obono and Oporoko? You don't know? Let me gist you. A plate of food in London, Nigerian food in London, is somebody's school fees in Aba. It's too expensive. Are we together? Financial literacy. Can we read together? Thank you. A solid understanding of finance is what? For any what? In and what? This goes beyond what? It involves what? It involves what? I want to encourage every businessman here, no matter how small or big the business is, get a qualified accountant. Even if you are selling Zobo. In short, don't start your business without an accountant. Any business that the money runs through the owner is not a business. Somebody must be able to manage you. Or else, nobody can manage the business. Are we together? Get what? An accountant. Who can what? Create and interpret what? Financial statements. Understand what? Cash flow management. And make what? Informed financial. One of the greatest help I have in my business is my accountant. I have about 6 accountants. They are the ones that tell me when the cash is low. And they begin to tell me, okay, what do we do? Salary is coming. This is 2 weeks ahead. Our revenue is still below the line. I say, what? Okay, don't you think we need to bring out a low-end property just to drive sales? Informed decisions. Their job is not just to come and record how much comes into your account. It's to see what you don't see. Interpret. They must give you financial statement. They must be able to tell you where your money goes to more. A good accountant should be able to say, sir, you spend more on diesel. So we need to make a good decision on how to manage that. Hello? Somebody might say, but my business is small. Start with small accountant. Look for an accountant. See, you must not employ everybody. You can outsource. Are you together? You can just look for a friend who is good in accounting and say, if I give you 10,000, please manage, help me. But I need you to watch my books. Financial literacy is key. Are we together? If your business must go global, your books must be clean. How do you pay your tax? Many of us here, your businesses are not paying tax. Government is coming for you. In Lagos now, Tinubu now wants to kill us with tax. Lagos State now, they tax everything. Even I myself, they are taxed. You know, the new law is that if you are earning 100 million, you will pay 25% of that. My brother, I know hen again. You see? So how do you cope? Because there are people who are earning 100 million like beyond closing. So how will you cope? 25% is going. What will happen to tithe if government is taking 25%? Because government will take 25, church will take 10. Beyond. You see? Money not finished. Who are you running business for? Is it church and government? You see? So we need to get an accountant, a solid accountant, not a bookkeeper. Someone that can advise your business. Most of the thriving business today are surrounded by good accountants. Some even go to the point of getting auditors. They are also accountants. To audit, show you where do we need to inject money? Where do we need to spend money? It was my accountant that said, sir, maybe we try Southeast. And we came here and things balanced for us. Last year, the same thing happened. I told my team, I said, the way this one that Tinubu has won election, me, I don't leave Lagos. So. Because we know what is happening in our own industry. My friends were still dangling. Before they will join me in Asaba, I've wrecked billions, tens of billions. I've dominated the market. Before they came, I don't. So anytime when you come, they say, PY, say, is it Julius? If it's not Julius, I beg, I'm not buying. Are we together? Please, I beg you in the name of God. Don't forget I told you that we're doing 2.4 billion. Today, by the grace of God, we do above 10 billion. By having this as a discipline. Don't joke with it. Some of you today have 10 million naira in your account. Go and convert it to dollar. See, dollar is the only global recognized currency. Are you getting me? If you are having 100 million and somebody has $10 million, who is richer? You with naira, you don't have anything. Are we together? If you have financial literacy, you will never be poor. And entrepreneurs should be what? Familiar with the concept of such as what? Profit margin. Can we go? And what? They should also understand the different funding options. From what? To what? And what? I want to beg all of you here doing businesses. This is not the best time to take loan. Look for other means of getting money. You sure you can even come to Pastor Annie and say, Pastor, if you have any spare money, borrow me. I'll give you 10%. Because it's easier to pay 10% than to pay what the bank is paying today. Are you getting me? If possible, tell Pastor Annie, I will sign you as a non-executive director. You have 5% shares in the company. If you can help us with 1 billion. It doesn't take anything. The problem today is you want everything to end with you. You will die alone. Speak up. Help. Are we together? The next, quickly. For every business to thrive, we must experience what? And planning. The ability to think strategically and plan for the long time is critical skill for entrepreneurs. This involves setting clear what? Analyzing market what? Developing what? A roadmap for what? Strategic thinkers can what? Anticipate challenges. I've spoken about it. And what? Opportunities. Allowing them to position their business for what? I told you how I left Lagos for Aba. You have to think. You have to think. As you are thinking, you are planning. I want to encourage every business person here. You must have a designated time or hour for thinking. Did you hear me? The same time you have time for prayer, create time for what? Thinking. Hello? Because thinking is part of your progress. Are we together? And I said, developing strategic thinking skills often involves what? Practice and what? To diverse what? Entrepreneurs can enhance these skills by what? And what? Everything Pastor Annie does every 8 a.m. here is what I'm talking about here. You need teachings. You need trainings. Hello. That master class he does. People, if I'm to gather you here, none of you will pay me less than 2.5 million for all these jargons I'm talking. Because if you know it, go and practice it. If you know how to turn 2.4 billion to 10 billion, go and do it. I don't know if you can say. I'm not talking about myself. I have raised men. Men. And I'm still looking for many of you. Very soon I will send Awani back to you guys. He will come and bless all of you with a check of 1 million. Watch out. He's coming. He's in the process. I'm cooking him. And very soon, I'm not cooking him to eat him. I'm cooking him to release him. Don't employ people to sit on them. Employ people to carry you up. I say, are we together? Don't, please. All those, see, it is better you come for that class than come for night vigil. At this time of the economy, prayer will not release us from poverty. What will release us is that teaching he does every 8 a.m. Come and learn how to grow your business. Or else, now only you go know how much be Congo of Gary. Only you go to know. Others go to chop. You go to know. May you not be a knower. May you be a chopper. Somebody told me, said, sir, T. Davis makes your clothes. T. Davis is expensive. I said, pray to God to increase your economy. T. Davis is not expensive. T. Davis is still cheap. That's why I'm using him. Oh, you don't get it. When it becomes expensive, I will know. Are we together? Because whatever you cannot afford again is now expensive. But now it's still affordable, so it's not expensive. Does it make what makes me happy? Yes. It's not about the amount. I want to beg you in the name of God. Don't see life from the place of cost. See life from the place of benefit. The problem many of us are still stuck is everything is expensive. What is affordable? What will be affordable for your life? If everything is expensive, is it your husband that will be cheap? Can you get it? The next slide, please. What is on the board? Hello, friends. I'm not here to. I'll leave the slide for Bishop. I get TV. Let me tell you today, the world has gone global. The world has gone digital. People buy you online before they meet you offline. Did you hear me? The buying place has started online. The buying process. Before they meet you what? Offline. Even if you are selling granite, put it online. Package it well. Give it a good name. Not Chukwujeku and Sons. No. Look for posh names. Crystal Granite. Elite Granite. Elite Nuts. See, names have a way of attracting your customers. So I run a real estate business. I tell people, one of my secrets are the names I gave my estate. When we were coming to Aba, I didn't come here to do Eyimba Estate. It will not make any meaning to an Aba man. So I came, I said, let's call it Lush. Lush City. Average Aba man, I said, Lush. I say, it's Lush, sir. I say, it's not lunch, it's Lush. He said, that must be a good place. I said, it is, sir. Ebadama. And they started buying into. When I got to Asaba, I called my estate Billionaire Island. An average on the chairman said, Billionaire Island? In this Asaba. Nadia will go live. He said, Nadia billionaires, Deba. I said, Nasu. And you see, names have a way of carving the people you need. Oh. Because it is billionaires. Those who are millionaires don't buy. Those whose thinking level stops as millions, they don't buy. So one person asked me, he said, sir, so we will live, billionaires are living here. I said, I'm living with you too now. He said, that's good. I said, that's why I'll buy. Somebody, we called it billionaire golf. He said, so we'll be playing golf. I said, did you see the golf course? Am I teaching you something? Appeal to people the way they want, not the way you want. Many businesses, you want to do what you want. Do what people want. Is it you that will buy it? Call it what they want to hear. Sell your market. Don't call it what you like. Are we together? So please, take your business online. Anything you do, go online. Is that okay? Next. Time is against me. This is the second to the last. Networking and relationship what? Please, if I didn't teach anything, I want to teach this. Pastor, permit me to teach this. Nothing takes you far in life. He said it. Networking. Aba people, you are too poor in networking. The people that succeed in Aba, like Beyond Clothing, ask him, who are his friends? You will find out that most of his business colleagues are not in Aba. Sir, am I? You see? You cannot be in the same space with somebody that you've been there for ages. Nothing will change. You are hearing the same news. Ikpazu, Oti, Eyimba, Eyinaya, Ibababa. These are the names you are hearing. You are not hearing Macron. You are not hearing Netanyahu. You are not hearing this one. You are not hearing. You need to go. You see, tell your neighbor, start building new networks. It's very important for your business. If your business must thrive, you must build new networks, powerful networks. By the grace of God today, I am where I am because of relationship. When I joined my company, I told myself, I will not be a friend to any MD. I will be a friend to the GMD. Are you understanding? So every MD tried to come close. I know they. But how did I create access with the GMD? At first, Range Rover she would drive. I bought it for her. Hello, friends. For you to break new networks, you must break your purse. No relationship comes free. Beyond Claudia, like, those your Chinese friend, was he free? Something goes for something. There's no time. I see Pastor Annie. Anywhere, outside Aba, even inside Aba, I must bless him and his family. Anywhere, I've said it. If I see him again tomorrow, I will bless him. Why? So I can have, that is networking. But I want to have a relationship. Networking is, I know mommy now. But for us to have a relationship, I must break my purse. No wonder Mary broke the alabaster oil. And today, her name is mentioned everywhere, even after Christ. Tell your neighbor, value relationship. Value relationship. Don't mess up with relationship. One relationship can take your business to the world. Anytime, when I was coming 2022, about DK will come and take me from the airport. DK can organize protocol. Before I will know, I'll see men with gun. So boy. Now fake on Ari. When they want to open door for me, DK will stop everybody. He will come and hold the door. I say, correct. I love this guy. When we are coming, I will see cameramen. He would have organized cameramen. They are following the car. I say, only me? Yeah? See, who go see who they make in life better? Make you put the person close. Who they give? Before I know. If you want to see me in Abadeb, DK will say, no, please. Do you have an appointment with him? I said, I've gotten a PA here. I knew DK 2019. 2020, I came to Aba. From that moment till now, it is history. The school, DK is in school now in Jos, studying leadership and policy. You don't go there. It is for the boys, the real voice in the society. But guess what? What certificate will not give you, relationship will give you for free. He told me, he said, Master, I want to school in that your school you left. And I called the school. Please, I have a candidate. Right there, less than 24 hours. Admission that people pay bribe for, he was given. Yes. But guess what, sir? In that school, what did I do? Before I graduated, I built a car park for the school. And they did it with marble stone. They wrote my name. This was done by Dr. Julius Oyedemi, 2000 and so set. So what did I do? I left my presence. Every relationship must carry your spirit in the other person. If Pastor Annie cannot feel my spirit, he won't give me his microphone. Are we together? Many of you are desirous of this microphone. You know why you can't get it? You are still petty. 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 The boss you take care of. See, any wicked boss in your office, from tomorrow, change. Buy them gift. Is that okay? Don't say, sir, I just say I should get this for you, sir. Maybe after 2 months again, get them another gift. The next promotion that will come, they will include your name. Do you believe that? This is what I do. It's not robocatabosh, kata. If you like, speak all the ta. My brother, you must break the box. Pastor Annie introduced me to some pastors last week. It was introduction. Before they left, I had ordered for some, I heard there's some wristwatches that cost me something. I said, let me create another access. By the time I share it, right there, one of them asked me, sir, can I get his contact? Pastor said, no problem. You need him. Before I know, the man said, sir, I need you to come speak for us in Port Harcourt. What date is suitable for you? I said, no, give me a date. He said, what about 9 and 10? I said, I'm coming. My brother, I don't know what this is also branding for me. You don't understand? Somebody will see me speaking on Pastor Annie's platform. I don't know. The presidency might ask me to come and speak for him. Say, if you can speak for Pastor Annie, you should be able to speak to us. Hello, friends. But it costs something. And it is you that wants to go up that should do that. Are we together? Don't joke with relationship. Tell your neighbor, if you know me, you buy me lunch now. Tell the next neighbor, if you know me, you treat me well. Tell another person, if you know me, you pay my flight ticket. Clap for Jesus. And finally, any other one? We've talked about this. Next. Thank you. And this is the last. Emotional intelligence. Can we read together? It will make meaning to you. Emotional intelligence, or EQ, is what? Recognize what? For what? It involves and manage, as well as you must respect other people's space. The fact that Pastor Anya has given me a leeway to his platform does not mean I should misuse it. Are we together? You know, some of you do bad to those who do good to you. Huh? That's the common thing. Those of you who, if you know you do good, yes, stand up. I'm a good doer. Stand up. Please now, thank you, God bless you. I do good, stand up. All the I do good, stand up. All the I do good, stand up. Now see the I do bad people. See them. Church, I want to say thank you for having me. It is my sincere prayer that the next time we shall meet, we'll meet at Las Vegas Airport. You are the best of yourself. You are a brand. Don't think cheap. Don't think small. You are too expensive. You are not made like the animals. You were specially made. The host of heavens were commanded for your creation. He said, let us make man. I see you, the next time I'm seeing you at the top. If you are that person, can I see you make the loudest noise? Thank you, sir.